We were able to salvage most of the walls from the old kids' fort. The challenge today is removing the roof.
This sucks and it's stupid.
Without damaging the framing that we're hoping to reuse for the new duck house. Knocking over your food already? He already wants it. Look at that. You ready? Franklin. Last night, I was starting to feel some pressure in my sinuses, and I thought, great. All these changes in the weather here in Missouri usually wreaks havoc on my sinuses this time of year. So I minced up some garlic, put it in some honey, and added some warm water, and drank that before bed. This morning, the sinus pressure in my face especially was pretty bad. So after getting done with my chores this morning, I decided to come back inside and drink some peppermint tea with some local honey, hoping to feel a little better before too long. Well, Matt's already getting started outside. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my tea, and hopefully I'm well enough to go help him so he's not doing it all by himself.
Sounds like birds that came back too early and they're complaining because it's 15 degrees.
It sounds like spring. I would say that today kind of started out with some promise, but the fact that I woke up not feeling well was kind of a sign of things to come today in terms of productivity. So Matt had to run to our local hardware store to go find some bits to help us get these stripped out screws off the roof. But because I'm not feeling so well and he had to make a quick trip, you know, when we're out in the country, a quick trip isn't so quick. We're gonna have to continue this project tomorrow. Our daughter got invited to a birthday party of one of her friends, and so that's what she's doing this afternoon, and Matt's gonna go ahead and take her to that. I'm gonna go ahead and head in, take care of myself, and make myself a little honey tea with a little garlic, and take a nap. Hopefully I'm feeling better tomorrow and we can continue taking apart this fort. But before I make my tea, I wanted to introduce you to our sourdough starter. As you can see, she's growing pretty tall. This was actually a gift from Josh and Jordan over at Working Aussie's Homestead. they were able to give us some of their discard from their sourdough starter that they call Josie. So guys, meet Josefina. I'm really excited and nervous to get started on this whole bread making thing. If you know me and you've been following our channel, you know that I absolutely love to cook. But baking is not quite my forte. But sourdough bread is one of Matt's favorite breads. Ever since he got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, we've been looking at options or alternatives to bread that he is able to consume. So sourdough is on that list. And so the journey begins. Thanks again, Josh and Jordan.
Watch out. It's tough to get through. This is not going to work. The blade's already dull. I don't know if if everything on this roof was just overdriven, or if just over time the wood is kind of swelled and covered up the screws, but there's no way to see what kind of head they are, whether they're Torx or Phillips. I think they're Torx for the most part. Some of what was on the side was Phillips and some was Torx, and so I don't know if there's a mixture on the roof or not. Rather than fight with an impact drill or impact driver to get all of them out, not knowing what kind of head they are, I thought, well, maybe I can just use the reciprocating saw and sawzall blade or the metal blade and just go through all of them that way. But I've already dulled 2 blades, so that's not going to work.
Sammy, what are you doing? What you doing, baby girl? What are you doing? My sweet girl.
Supervisor. See her back there behind you.
I seem to have multiple supervisors, including the person behind the camera. Everything's rusted. This sucks and it's stupid. Problem is that the part of the screw that's in the frame is not rusted through. It's good. So some of these are straight down and some of them are at a weird angle. My goodness.
I'm a human being, cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've
Wow. And these are just nailed in up top.
Are they?
Yeah. So theoretically,
Just get them out of there.
oh no, there's screws from this side.
Got our first rafter. Watch out.
Totally did that on purpose. Well, this one's screwed in too.
Huh.
At a bizarre angle. Can't complain. Because our children have played on this, and I'm glad it was built like a rock.
Yeah. Makes it a pain to take apart, but yes.
You just broke the whole coop. Or playground, whatever. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Ooh-wee. Oh, a spider's nest.
Look at that. That's the most we've seen so far. That's crazy.
Oh, this is the one that you said.
Yeah.
Let's turn the battery up a bit.
Well, that did it.
It's one thing I like about DeWalt batteries. Max batteries, the 20 volt max batteries,
Yeah.
is that you can specify the amount of power you want to get out of the battery. So we're doing something like this and we want to go slow and not strip out our screws, or try not to strip out our screws, then it's a lot easier. I think too, our battery might be getting low.
Yeah.
We've been using this for 3 days. No, it's still got 3 lights.
Wow.
Boy, those are some rusted screws.
That looks graceful.
Well, I was losing my balance.
I think that was it, right? Ready?
That was it.
I think we're gonna call it a day. We got most of, or Matt did the majority of the work. Part of it, I mean, I'm not feeling well still, but he's awesome. Best husband ever. Wow, I love you, baby.
That is a true statement.
I love you. We've got tons of lumber that we're gonna be able to use for the duck house, and it just looks amazing. So thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. But I think we're gonna call it a day. This is Matt, and I'm Emma from Sonnie's Place, encouraging you to grow your best life. Adios.